I have tried to teach her all day. I have tried.
Oh, please. You're being a bully, and you've gone out of your way to make her. You don't teach by shoving someone else's face in the dirt. That's not teaching. That's just being mean and small.
Not long ago at a gathering, Kelly introduced Gray to her new girlfriend Penny, but Gray clearly remembered. She was one of the doctors who treated Derek, and Penny was going to work at their hospital.
Tomorrow morning, I am gonna file a request. You will never have to see me again.
I'll see you Monday. Don't be late.
Bailey knew about their past conflicts. She suggested either she or Weber could teach Penny, but Gray insisted on teaching her herself.
You sure?
Of course. I'll do it.
However, the hatred in her heart had already clouded Gray's judgment. She was no longer as understanding as before. Even though Penny was careful in every way, Gray still targeted her at every turn, and was strict to a suffocating degree.
Are you forgetting anything? And?
Order a type and cross match.
Of course, obviously, I skipped that.
Okay, well, let's not skip steps.
Even during surgery, Gray made Penny dictate the steps. Then she performed the operation herself. Under this harsh pressure, Penny became tense and made mistakes.
Blake, hand your suction to DeLuca.
Dr. Gray, I know this procedure.
You would have killed the patient, Blake. If your hands had been my hands on this patient, he'd be dead. It's that simple. Step away from the table.
Kelly knew Penny did not deserve this treatment. Penny did not want her to interfere. At this moment she could still handle everything. Weber also realized Gray was influenced by hatred. Everything in the operating room just now was not teaching. It was Gray venting her anger.
Did you know that
She was an excellent candidate. You were the only reason not to hire her.
And you didn't find that reason enough?
Not long after the patient developed blood in their urine. Even though Penny noticed it first, she still received Gray's harsh criticism.
You froze in the OR. You screwed up his post-op care. Is there any part of this job that you can handle, Blake? Get out. You're not touching this patient. You're off my service. Get out! Now!
In the bathroom, Gray and Amelia discussed everything. Kelly happened to overhear it all. She put things out in the open. Gray was just humiliating her.
And you've gone out of your way to make her. You don't teach by shoving someone else's face in the dirt. That's not teaching. That's just being mean and small.
In the church, Gray was mentally restless. She thought she could let everything go, but hatred only clouded her more. She hoped Derek could tell her what to do.
So, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for some divine intervention or whatever.
Finally, after Weber persuaded her, she truly began to let go.
He would have said the same thing. Derek, he probably would have even liked her.
On one side were Kelly's friends. On the other side was her lover. She did not know how to choose, but she knew everyone makes mistakes. Penny needed to be forgiven.
I'm here. If you are.
I'm here too.